Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel in general. Today we are going to be doing a pick 3 love and compatibility reading, and what they want to say to you that they haven't said yet. What are they holding onto inside? So let us see what cards we have today. First, we have heart chakra and our lovely piece of aquamarine. For card number 2, we have slow down with our little snail friends here and a seashell, just because I was like, oh, a snail has a shell. I have a little seashell. So if you're called to that. And for card number 3, we have fear here with this shadow and our little druzy agate moon. Now, I wanted to say with each of these, please know that this is a timeless reading. These cards were pre-picked. I asked Spirit, what 3 cards should the collective choose from? These are not ones that I would have picked myself, but I have to listen to Spirit. What Spirit wants, Spirit gets. So take a moment, close your eyes, take a deep breath, relax, and listen to your intuition. Which card are you drawn to that you can't take your eyes off of when you go to look at another one? If more than one card seems to resonate with you, feel free to choose more than one and listen to that reading as well. So go ahead and pick your card, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, group 1. So if you have selected card number 1, heart chakra, and this lovely piece of aquamarine, then this reading is for you. Okay. All right. Okie doke. So for today's reading, I have 2 decks that I will be using, and I am sure I will throw some additional cards in there as well. Okay. Alrighty. So, sorry you guys. I have a new setup kind of going here, so I'm trying to get used to it. If I have some shaky cam, I apologize. All right. So take a moment, take a deep breath. Call in your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your loved ones in spirit who want your best and highest good to bring you a message for your best and highest good. Spirit, regarding those in group 1, between them and their special person, what is their compatibility? Are they made for each other? Does this relationship teach either of them a lesson? Are they there for a reason, a season, or a lifetime? Okay, and what does this person wish to say to you? Okay, I'm gonna give it probably 2 more shuffles, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I haven't read with this deck in forever. This is Osho Zen Tarot Oracle. It's definitely not traditional tarot. And when picking a deck for this reading, I wanted to use the Lumina Tarot and I couldn't find it. I wanted to use one of my Wild Unknown Oracle decks and I couldn't find it. So again, Spirit wants what Spirit gets. All right, so let's pick a card for you. A card for your person. Okay. And we'll have, let's not even flip that over yet. We'll have the light of the situation and the blessing. We'll have the dark of the situation and the obstacle. And then we will pull some cards for what they wish to say to you. But I feel like Spirit is telling me hold off on that for now. once we finish this. Okay, and then next, what is between you both? Are you compatible? I felt the need to use this deck for that particular question. Okay, I feel like that was all it was needed. Okay, what's between you? Are you compatible? Okay. Alrighty, so first, let's look at you and them. So for you, we have ripeness. Look at how beautiful that is. You're a nice, juicy, shiny red apple. You have been doing your work, you know, going back to the gym for some of you, doing your squats. I feel like you are ripe for the taking, ripe for the picking. You are ready for a relationship. You're ready to spend time with this person. You want to create even more abundance in your life. This card just screams abundance to me. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful for you. This card came out reversed, and I've kind of stopped reading reversals. But with this deck, I feel like I will read reversals. But for this particular card, I feel like this one needs to be upright. I need to read this as if it were upright. So I feel like for them, they may be in a period of reflection. They may be, you know, not communicating as much. They may be a bit silent, a bit closed off. Maybe there's been some kind of ghosting involved in this. And, you know, they feel they don't have the clarity that they wish that they had. You know, it's a little bit foggy. They're trying to listen to their intuition, but I feel like their brain is going a mile a minute. So it's almost like their brain is just thinking so much and so fast and just tossing and turning and turbulating and going in circles that they're silent because they can't find a word to come out of their mouth because they're so in their head. There's so much going on inside of them. Okay, so compatibility. What's between you both? Are you compatible? We have revelation. I love that. I really, really love that for this. To me, this feels like, I want to say, yes, you are both compatible with each other, but at the same time, I don't feel like this person, you know, they're in the midst of this revelation. You already are like, I know I'm a juicy, you know, beautiful, ripe peach, ripe apple, you know, prime for the picking. You know, you're not a low-hanging fruit, you know? And I think they're, you know, finally realizing this and understanding this and see your worth and see your value. And I feel like maybe some of this silence here is they're wondering, you know, can they, I don't want to say serve you, but can they meet your expectations? Can they give you what you deserve, the love you deserve, the time you deserve, the effort you deserve? Again, with all this turbulent energy tossing and turning, I feel like you're coming to, you know, a revelation about this as well. And I feel like a decision is going to have to be, you know, made here. But I feel like this revelation is good. It's definitely good for you, but I feel like it's good for this person. They're in the midst of working through some things and they're coming to a realization. Okay. So next we have the light of the situation and the blessing. So we have isolation reversed. So this is it upright. And, you know, you have this man in ice, but it looks like he's crying golden tears. For some reason, I'm so drawn to these golden tears, and it's almost like a piece of, you know, quartz crystal that he's sitting in. And I feel like in this position, the light of the situation is this person who's been silent. They're thawing out. They're thawing out. I don't think it's not that they, you know, their heart was hardened to you, or, you know, yes, they may have been cold and distant, but I don't feel like that's what they really feel inside. I feel like that's a defense mechanism. because there's so much going on that they can't drop into their heart chakra. Boom, there it is. Thank you, Spirit. They can't drop into their heart chakra and really feel what's going on. It's easier for them to be here. And this revelation is their heart chakra is starting to open up, and their emotions come out, and this is starting to thaw out. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I love that so much. What a beautiful message for you, card 1. Oh, I love that. Okay, now what is the dark of the situation and the challenge? Patience reversed. So, patience reversed. I'm laughing because I'm a very impatient person myself. So sorry if the camera's a little shaky. I have a new setup. Like I said, I think I said that earlier. I don't know. But you're kind of impatient with this. You're like, dude, like, what's going on? Like, come on, like, make a move. Let's go. Let's do the thing. You're ready, but it's taking them some time to thaw out. But it's happening. It's happening, group 1. It's definitely happening. But you're like, I've been patient. I'm so tired of being patient. And look, she's pregnant. She's abundant. Again, there's this abundance, this ripeness. So you're having this revelation as well of, do I want to continue to wait and be patient? Or am I'm tired of waiting? And if you're tired of waiting, you know, reflecting on what you want to do from there. Okay, so let's clean this up. And let's go into what they want to say to you. Okay, Spirit. Ooh, okay, group 1's person. What do they want to say to group 1? What do they want to say to their person who selected this reading? Okay. Alrighty, what they want to say to you. Okay. Whew. Whew. Wow. Okay, so our shadow cards, so the underlying core of this, of what they want to say to you, we have inner voice reversed, and I feel like this is the high priestess in traditional tarot reverse. That's what it is, upright. And this person, you know, they know that they've been not listening to that tiny whisper, that inner voice. They know they've been ignoring it. They are completely and fully aware of that. I feel like they've been afraid to kind of listen to this inner voice because of what it's telling them to do, and they're afraid of that. And I feel like that, you know, we have the Lovers reversed, we have experiencing reversed, and then we have clinging to the past upright. And okay, so Lovers reversed. This person loves you. They know they do, but they're afraid, and they're in denial about this. You know, their inner voice is saying to them, you love this person, you know you love this person, and they're afraid to listen to that because of what that means. Experiencing reversed, do they know how to do this? Have they experienced this kind of love before? The love that they're feeling for you, maybe this is something that they've never experienced. And so they don't know how to live in the moment. They don't know how to embrace the experience. You know, wow. Okay, and then for the last card is clinging to the past. So they, you know, they know that this is what they've been doing. They've been, you know, putting the blinders on, just focusing on that instead of the beauty that lies right in front of them. And I feel like they're, you know, working on letting this go. They know that they need to. They know that they have to. But it's easier to cling to the past because looking at this is scary. You know, the what if. They know what happened with this. This that is known. This is the unknown, and they're afraid of the unknown. You know? Wow. Okay, Spirit. Let's see. Let's pull some Kipper cards. So tell me more about the situation. And, you know, what about the past are they clinging to? And if this is someone who you haven't been in contact with, you know, or you had a breakup, oh, that's so beautiful, that they're, you know, thinking of the way things used to be, and I feel like wanting to get back there. You know, they don't understand how you both got to this point. Okay, I feel like I'll take you. And one more. Okay. Tell me more about this situation and this clinging to the past. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. High honors and court. Maybe this person is involved in some kind of legal battle recently that they won. High honors, achievement, success, recognition, awards, seniority, titles, degrees, popularity, high society. And then court, so legal, corporations, official business, decision makers. Okay, got it, Spirit. Like I said before, they see your worth. You're a high value, you know, individual. And again, they know that they're going to have to make a decision, you know, regarding this. It's like the court of love is what I'm hearing, you know, that they're their own prosecution and their own, you know, defense attorney. You know, prosecution is like, you know, this is the truth. You know, you love this person. Like, make the decision that, yes, this is how you feel. Let's do it. Or, you know, I'm defending why I'm clinging to the past, this sense of the denial. But, you know, something is going to happen really soon. Some kind of judgment is going to come through, whether that's from you or from them. Again, you're coming to a revelation as well regarding this love. You know, there is love there on both sides. And you want to get back to this courtship phase that y'all were in that was so beautiful. You know, you were going out, you were talking all the time, you know, you were really in it. And then they, you know, kind of got, again, that foggy energy. They started to lack clarity. They, you know, started to feel these feelings. And it's like, ooh, I've never experienced this. That scares me. So I'm going to cling to the past because I already know what happened there. I can't change it. I may not like it, but it is what it is. I can see that. I can visualize that. I can understand it. But this, I don't know what's coming. And so that scared them a little bit. You know, making this decision of, do they want to continue this love and relationship? Do I feel like you're a good match? Yes. And does this person know that? Yes. But is this clinging to the past and this fear gonna hold them back and hinder this relationship. They're getting some kind of advice. We have good lady here. They're getting an advice from an older female, a counselor, some kind of mother figure, someone, you know, they have they've lived a full life. They've been through this. They know. And so they trust this person. It could be an aunt, a grandmother, a therapist, if they, you know, are in therapy, some kind of advisor, okay? Or even, you know, their spirit guides. But I feel like this is somebody close to them, or a family member, or a good friend that's an older female. You know, advice about what they should do with this. Interesting. Okay. And it's hard because I feel like they want somebody else to make the decision for them. So they don't have to, you know, because they're afraid of making the wrong decision. But they know what they need to do. It's just a matter of doing it. And are you patient? Do you have the patience to continue to wait for them to work through this process? Okay, so let's get you some advice. So which deck do you want to use for some advice? Let me see here. Do you want to go back to this? Yeah, let's go back to these, to the center here. Okay, what advice, Spirit, do you have for group 1? What advice do you have? For those who selected pile 1. Oof, you guys, this reading, oof. All right, so sacral chakra, storytelling, base chakra. What story are you telling yourself about this situation? Is it fantasy? Is it fact? Is it fiction? Are you embellishing? Are you over romanticizing, living in a fantasy? You know, what stories are you telling yourself? And sacral chakra, I feel there's a real need to heal your sacral chakra energy. Sacral chakra is passion and desire and sex and creativity, creation. And I feel like this is Spirit saying to come back into that space in yourself where you feel sexy, you feel beautiful, you're taking up a hobby or an activity, you're writing, you're doing something you're passionate about and creative, you know, expression. And I feel just congested here in my sacral chakra. So doing some sacral chakra work. And base chakra, we're feeling insecure about this. And there's a need for you to ground yourself to, you know, again, what stories are you telling yourself? If you're trying to manifest this person, you know, bringing that story or that desire of what you want this relationship to be, you know, to reality, to the earth. I hate being like 5D, 3D because I don't really, me personally, I don't resonate with that, but you all get what I'm saying, bringing it from the ethers and onto the physical plane, you know. And I feel like this too is for that person, you know, that they're feeling insecure, you know, You know that you're abundant. You know that you're beautiful. You know your worth. You know what you deserve. You know what you want. So don't change that. Be secure in that. Stand your ground is what I'm hearing with this specifically, you know. Find your sense of safety and security. And I feel like it's, you know, also regarding letting this person know that it's safe to love you, you know, asking them what story they're telling themselves about this relationship, or tell them, you know, maybe the storytelling is telling them your vision for this relationship or what you want, the story you've written for yourself. Okay. Alrighty, group one, thank you so very much for letting me connect with you and perform this pick 3 compatibility and what they want to say to you reading. If you would like to connect with me, please, I will leave my contact information, my email, down in the description box below. It is mavenunmasked@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram under Maven Unmasked as well. I'm thinking of doing a rebrand, a name change. I am not sure yet, but we shall see. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye. Hi, group 2. So I apologize. I did the entire reading. It was a beautiful reading and it didn't record. But I remembered all the cards and I laid them out for you as they came during this reading. So I'm going to do it again because I feel like this is the message for you. I really do. So, alrighty. So you picked our seashell and we have our slow down card here. Okay. Alrighty, so a couple things. Well, first of all, please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a reading with me. And leave a comment below if this reading resonates with you. So at one point in the reading, I don't remember when, but I believe I heard Busta Rhymes give me some more. Every now and again, Spirit will give me songs. They've been doing it a little bit more lately, but that may be for somebody. I feel like that's super specific. Maybe they really like Busta Rhymes or you both like that song together. I don't know, but I had to give it to you. The second thing is that the card for you have ripeness, and same card in the exact same position for group 1's reading. So I feel like there's definitely going to be messages for you in that reading. That is a sign from Spirit. But you are juicy, ripe, abundant, beautiful, just like, you know, when it's the summertime and you bite into a beautiful piece of fruit or a beautiful juicy peach or nectarine or a mango or something like that. And it's just like, so good, right? And sweet and soft and just beautiful. You know, you are ripe for the picking. I do apologize, you guys, if there's any bit of a shaky cam. I have a new setup here and I'm still kind of working out the kinks with that. Okay. For card number 2, for them, we have We Are the World reversed. And if it was upright, I would say that they're, still, trying to see other people, still dating around. They don't want to close off their options, that kind of thing. But in the reverse position, I feel like this is saying you are their world. They see how juicy you are and they're like, ooh, I want a piece. Give me some more, energy. They don't see anybody but you. It's not we are the world, you are their world. Okay. I also said, as well, And this also kind of ties into the reading in group 1, but have they isolated themselves? Are they feeling disconnected in some point in their life from others? You know, because it's not we are the world, it's you are the world. Or, thank you, Spirit, this person has a big ego. Okay, y'all know that song, Beyonce and Kanye, got a big ego. Okay, maybe they're kind of selfish, self-focused right now. Okay, even though they see you juicy fruit, you know, they're focused on them in some kind of capacity, even though they know you're the one for them. Thank you, Spirit. I guess that's why they had me record that over, because I didn't get that the first time. So I'm sure more additional things will come out as I'm kind of doing this again. So got to trust Spirit. Alrighty. So let's see what else here. Okay. For what is between you both, we have observe. And I feel like that's so interesting with the slowdown, because when you're driving super fast, you can't really see the forest for the trees. You just, everything is kind of a blur, and they want to slow things down. Maybe you want to slow things down so you can both really be present in the moment and in the relationship. Stop and smell the flowers. Live in the present moment. You know, older people, you know, have said, I know this is like a generic like Facebook thing, but for me it really resonated, and maybe it resonates with you, that, you know, you look back at your life and be like, man, those were the good old days, like, and you feel so nostalgic for it. And I didn't realize how good it was back then, how good I had it back then. Or maybe that's how your relationship was at one point and now it's different. But just in general, you know, the good old days. And, you know, some elders are like, you're living the best days of your life right now. These are the good old days. And you're not going to realize that until you slow down, observe, and live in the present, and stop worrying so much about tomorrow or yesterday. You know, observe also, there's transformation and metamorphosis and growth happening. Okay. I feel like they see you and they see how beautiful you are and how beautiful this is. I also feel like a wait and see kind of energy with this, like slow down so we can observe what's really going on here. Maybe they want to get to know you better, or Spirit wants you to slow down so you can kind of see them for who they are, really take a look at the full situation. And again, reflect, take personal inventory, and be in the moment, okay? Alrighty, I'm hearing also accept things for what they are right now. Everything's working out as it's supposed to. You're in the right place at the right time. So if things have slowed down, or thank you, Spirit, or this is also a message, if things have slowed down in your connection, that is Spirit encouraging both of you to observe each other, what's going on, what you want, and being in the moment, enjoying the relationship for where it's at right now. Okay. All right. Or maybe observing each other fully to say, you know, do you want to continue on with this relationship? You know, what does the future look like? All right. So next we have the light of the situation and the blessing. And when this card originally came out, I was like, oh, but I get it. I get it. So I, you know, am in school, and we were, you know, doing our clinical rotations for mental health. And we learned a lot about psych disorders, and schizophrenia is one of them. And with schizophrenia, you know, your having delusions or hallucinations. Your mind is somewhere else. You're not living in the present, you know, you're not living in the moment, you're somewhere else. And, you know, this is about coming back to reality. You know, you want to bring that person, this relationship down to earth. You want to ground it, see the reality of it, observe it for what it is. Okay, I feel like clarity is starting to happen. We're trying to do that. We're trying to bridge this gap here. But you both are fantasizing. Your head is in the clouds, and that can be a good thing. But I feel like the light in this is also the dark in this. That it's time to get your head out of the clouds and observe. But it's okay to fantasize. It's okay to fantasize. But don't overly romanticize, you know, or this delusional energy. Thank you, Spirit. I get it. I feel like this is saying that maybe, you know, you're a little bit delusional about the situation, or you're not delusional, but they are, or they're, you know, living in some kind of fantasy land with this, a sense of escapism even. And I feel like this is also like spirit communication, but not in a schizophrenic kind of way, like talking with your guides, like actually having conversations with your guides in meditation, or however you communicate with your spirits and with your guides in this situation. So very interesting card for this position. Yeah. And then for the dark of the situation and the obstacle, we have exhaustion here. You're tired, they're tired. I from moving so fast, so that's why it's like, slow down. What's the rush? Slow down, slow down, slow down. Take a breath. Relax. Stop overthinking, overanalyzing. Stop obsessing. I feel like this is also regarding your person specifically. They've been working really hard on things. You've been working really hard on things. But I feel like with that selfish energy of we are the world reversed, I feel like they're tired of being selfish and focusing on themselves. They're exhausted from all this work they've been doing on themselves, all of this toiling, okay? So much energy has been expended. And I feel like you feel like this too, but you feel like you've expended a lot of energy on this relationship and you're like, I'm tired. So that's why Spirit's telling you to slow down, take a step back, observe the situation, to see the forest for the trees, you know, to really see what you have in front of you. Okay. Let's clean this up. And then our next set of cards here is for, you know, what they want to say to you. So, first card, we have Divinity. So I feel like this person has been really working on their intuition. They know Spirit is involved in this some kind of way, some kind of divine intervention. Something brought you together. The universe conspired to do so. They know it with everything in them. The divine has a hand in this connection. I feel like they know that you're their soulmate. They've been keeping an eye on you on this, you know, and on the situation. I feel like they want to protect the relationship, protect the situation, just because this reminds me of the evil eye as well as the third eye, for really listening to their intuition about this. Okay. But I also feel like, again, they've been getting signs and synchronicities from the universe regarding your connection as a confirmation. The divine is to your person is like, hey, 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 you know, kind of poking them. And oh, thank you, Spirit, again with our observe here. Spirit is trying to, you know, bring them in an awakening to get them to open their freaking eyes, man, so they can see what's going on here. They can see, you know, what they have, how to get out of that state of exhaustion, how to strengthen the connection. It's like poking your eyeball, like, come on, dude, like, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Oof. Sorry, that one hit me, you know, hard. They really feel strongly about that, because I feel that. Wow. Okay. All right, Spirit, I hear you. And they hear Spirit on this. You know, maybe they're having a hard time listening and know they've been being selfish in this situation, and Spirit's knocking them over the head like, come on, buddy. It's time. Let's go. You know, slow down and live in the moment. Stop, you know, running this rat race. All right, so our next card is beauty. They think you are gorgeous. You have a beautiful face, that bone structure. Oof. You know, they love seeing the beauty of this unfolding and seeing how you're growing and changing as well, because I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on yourself in this relationship. They want it to continue to unfold like these beautiful rose petals opening. And they just think you are just, oh, stunning, 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 stunning. They want to tell you, you know, how beautiful you are. Wow, I love that. So pretty. But we have reward reversed, but this is it upright. Okay. But in the reverse position, I feel like they don't feel like they've earned it. And lust reversed was at the bottom of the deck. And, you know, that's that shadow card. So, you know, maybe they don't feel that they deserve the reward of, you know, these cards being upright, if you catch my drift. You know, having some of your goodies. All right, they don't feel like they've earned that or deserve that, or maybe they know that, you know, you want them to earn it. Maybe you've got a 90-day rule. Maybe you're telling them, hey, slow down. I'm not ready to go there yet, you know, with you. You're trying to observe the situation, or maybe they've pulled back in that way so they can, you know, better observe the situation, because we know that intimacy, sex, whatever, you know, changes things. It puts emotions in things, and maybe they have to slow down so they can observe better and analyze and open their eyes and really hear their intuition about the situation. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay, and I pulled some more cards about this as well. So for what they want to say and how they're feeling. We have fatality reversed and theft. And when I saw fatality, I was like, ooh, you know, you have this initial just natural reaction to that. Upright, it talks about endings, dark, cold, misfortune, bad outcome, but I feel like in its reverse position, it's really spirit wanting to let you know, and them wanting to let you know that they don't want this to end. They don't want the situation to end. You've stolen their heart. We have theft. You have stolen their heart. They don't want you to go anywhere. They're afraid of losing you. This sense of abandonment and loss. And I feel like, too, maybe that's why they've, you know, taken on this selfish energy and closed themselves up a little bit, because they're afraid of losing you and what that would mean for them. They don't want you to disappear. Maybe they've disappeared a little bit in this slowdown, or you feel like they've disappeared a bit in this slowdown energy. You know, maybe one of you has abandonment issues. I feel like you know, potentially you both do, but I really feel like they do. this fear of attachment. They're afraid to attach because of afraid of heartbreak, heartache, abandonment, and loss. We have courtship. So they still want to continue dating. They really like being with you and spending time with you and going out with you. You know, they really, really enjoy that. They want to continue doing that. But right now they're kind of, you know, in their personal space. Okay, Spirit, sorry. God, Spirit's like, no. They don't want any personal space. They, you know, they want more of this. But it's a matter of letting you in. We have living room, but living room was reversed, you know? And I feel like they're having trouble letting you into their personal space because of this fear of abandonment and loss. A fear of intimacy is here, you know, but they want to continue dating you. They don't want it to end, but there's this fear of intimacy here. And that's why they've, you know, slowed things down, you know, but Spirit's been trying to knock them over the head. Hey, this is it. Open your eyes, see what you got. Okay. And this card was the first card that flew out when I pulled these. And it's good gentleman. So this person may be a little bit older than you. They could be talking to some kind of mentor or father figure, or an older gentleman about the situation. And I feel like they're genuinely a good person and they want to be a good individual, a good man or a good masculine energy for you that's inherent in them. And I really focused on this sober here. For some reason, I feel like for somebody who specifically, this person may either have an issue with substances or kind of use substances as a way to escape. They may drink, they may smoke, whatever. And I feel like they're like, hey, okay, with Spirit kind of poking him in the eye, like, come on, open your eyes. That they're like, okay, I need to get sober in order to do that, so I can, you know, have some mental clarity, so I can get out of this kind of schizophrenia, like head in the clouds, so in my head, kind of not seeing reality, energy. Okay, focusing, you know, on the delusions they've built around themselves and this situation. Okay, interesting. But they feel also, thank you, that being sober, having this sense of sobriety will encourage them to be more responsible, to be thoughtful, wise, and supportive. They want to be that in this relationship. And I feel like they're focusing on that in order to be this person. And they may not feel like they're a good gentleman or worthy of, again, your beauty and, you know, this lust here, okay? This. Okay? They want to earn it. You want them to earn it, and they want to earn it too. Earn the sense of intimacy and trust in your relationship. So lastly, for some advice, I got higher knowledge, conflict, healing, and mentor. So I really feel that this is for you saying, you know, connect with your higher self, your spirit guides. What has changed for you in this situation? Or, you know, some kind of message is coming in. There's definitely a message coming in from Spirit to you. Interestingly enough, and remember again, I told you take a look at pile 1. I'm just so drawn to the fact that this whole card is black and white except for this red and this orange and this yellow. And in card pick 1, we had sacral chakra and root chakra come out in the advice section. So again, I think there's definitely messages for you in group 1, my group 2 collective. I feel like this is also this person, thank you, Spirit, wanting to go to therapy. They know they have a lot of healing to do. I feel like this is encouragement for you to do the same, to find some kind of spiritual guide, a mentor, a therapist, something like that, so that this situation doesn't deteriorate, to work through any conflict or any kind of separation you may have. And to heal yourself, to heal any abandonment wounds or issues, because I feel like that's what's going to create conflict in your relationship. So maybe doing some research on attachment styles, love languages, healing, you know, your heart from past situations. Again, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. My contact information is in the description box below. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. So you chose our agate, aura, druzy, crescent moon here. Will you stay? We'll put you like this. How about that? Okay. As well as fear. So the shadow here. I want to say with this, you know, there's a fear of stepping into a new era, a new pair of shoes, a fear of working through your shadow. You have to work through your shadow to get there. So I feel like this is a specific message for some of you to do some shadow work, or either your person needs to do some shadow work, but, you know, go with what resonates with you regarding that. As with any reading, I think I forgot to say this in the intro and in, you know, card 1 and group 1 and group 2's readings, but for your reading, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if for something, you know, I will pull a card for you and a card for them. If, you know, it's the situation is reversed for you, just please, you know, apply, you know, your situation as it fits. This is a general reading. Okay, so take a deep breath. For those who chose card 3, group 3, I call in your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your loved ones in spirit who only want your best and highest good, to bring you a message for your best and highest good regarding you and your person. I want you to think about your person, okay? So we want to know about the love and compatibility, what's between you and what they want to say to you. Okay. We'll also get some advice at the end of this reading, and we'll go a little bit deeper into what they want to say to you. Alrighty, so a card for you, a card for them, the light of the situation and the blessing, the dark of the situation or the obstacle, okay? And then I'm using a separate deck today for what's between you both. Are you compatible? Is group 3 compatible with their person? Are they compatible with each other? What's between them? What's between them both? Ooh. Okay. Alrighty, you guys. Oof. So on the bottom of the deck, I don't think I read the shadow for all of the readings. I can't remember, but we have control in the upright position. And I feel like somebody may be a bit of a perfectionist. They may have some control issues or are afraid of letting go of control and just allowing the situation. They may be a little bit dominant, a little bit of a type A kind of personality. They want to take the bull by the horns. They want to be in charge. They're a leader. They have that kind of super dominant kind of energy, or they're afraid to relinquish that control. Maybe some trauma in childhood, something happened to them, or they felt out of control, so now they try to control every little minute detail. Okay, so that could be you or them. Okay, so your card, we have possibilities reversed. So this is it upright so you can see. Okay, we have the bird taking the bird's eye view and looking over the lay of the land and seeing, who do I want to go here? Do I want to go there? Land here, land there, whatever. But in its reverse position, you can't see any possibilities right now. Maybe you have a bit of a pessimistic attitude, or that's where this fear is coming in. You're so afraid you can't see the beautiful possibilities that are out there for you in the situation. Afraid of the possibilities, you know, afraid of the unknown in this. What does that mean to you? What possibility are you afraid of? That this person may actually love you? That they don't like you? You know? But thank you, Spirit. When you're trying to control the situation or control the person so much, you're limiting yourself. You're blocking some possibilities. I feel like the universe wants to bring you a lot, but they can't because you feel like you have to be in charge. And Spirit is like, no, let us take the reins. You know, we're in charge in this situation. You know, you're closing off the possibilities. You're limiting yourself in this situation. Okay. Card for them. I forgot to start my timer. Oops. Politics. Okay. You're afraid you can't trust this person. You know, they wear a mask. They may be, you know, two-faced. It's how you feel. Hot, cold. You're not sure if you can trust them. There's this slithery snake kind of energy. You're like, something is up. You're suspicious of something, and you're afraid of what that is and what that means for this situation and this relationship. Maybe you're so focused that it's one thing when it's really something else. Or, you know, rose-colored glasses in a sense. Or maybe this person is, I don't want to say domineering, but they're tricky. There's trickster energy here. There's something dishonest or lacking integrity. There's something I just don't, there's sneaky energy. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Maybe they see you as a sneaky link. There's sneaky link energy here. There's something they're not telling you. There's something they're not showing you. Maybe they're putting on a good face, but they're really not that person inside. They're playing the game. I'm feeling like highest bidder energy. I'm hearing, you know, who's the highest bidder? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You're lying about something. Playing dirty even about something. There's something, maybe we'll get more on that later. What's between you? Eternity. We've got poppy seeds, or poppies, I believe. And, you know, I feel like this is a lot of past life energy. This eternity, we do this again and again and again. The fact that it's 3 skulls here, I feel like there's a third party situation. Because we've got politics here. You got the lying. I feel like there may be cheating involved. There's a third party, or you're the third party. They're pretending to be somebody they're not. They're wearing a mask, you know, looking in your face one way when they're really, you know, scheming, plotting, seeing someone else behind your back, or I don't know, maybe you think you're the main person, but to them you're really, and they pretend like, yeah, you're the main person, but they're sneaky link. You're sneaky link. You're afraid of that. and what that means. And you're afraid to see the possibility of what that means, and you want to control this situation. The card on the bottom of the deck when I pulled this is support reversed. And this person isn't supporting you. They're not being supportive at all. They may pretend that they are, but they're really not. There's a lack of support in this relationship. They're not supporting you the way that you need to be supported. You feel unsafe, ungrounded. You need some kind of support, maybe from someone else, because you're not getting it from them. Okay, somebody else in your life, or finding someone else who's supportive. What's the light of the situation or the blessing? We have the Miser. Holding back. So I get it, Spirit. You've been holding back because of this fear, and you want to step into new shoes so you can, you know, take a new path. You know, don't be afraid of taking the next step of leaving this behind, this journey. And you see it. You see what this person is doing. You know, the Miser is typically like, oh, they're super frugal. Maybe this person doesn't spend any time with you. They're breadcrumbing you. They're not showing their true selves. You know, they're holding back this, and you're holding back on seeing other possibilities. I feel like this is holding on to your worth. Thank you, Spirit. Holding on to your worth, keeping your value, and not giving so much to this person. You've kind of stopped doing that. You've been getting that under control because you see that this person isn't giving you what you need, the support that you need. This is an interesting reading. Okay. And the dark of the situation, the obstacle. We have the Master reversed. Okay, the Master reversed. So that's Spirit, you know, saying, hey, listen to us, listen to your guides. You know, this isn't it. This isn't what you want. This isn't what you're looking for. Don't be afraid. They're not listening to their higher self. They're not living in their higher purpose, in their higher energy, and a higher vibration. They ain't living right. They're not. They are not living right at all. They are not the person you think they are. I'm sorry. I don't like this. But I feel like deep down, you know it. Now it's a matter of if you want to admit it to yourself or not. Interesting. Okay, Spirit. Let's see. Let's get what they want to say to you. I'm trying to see what deck I want to use for that. Let's use this one. Okay. What does group 3's person want to say to them? What does group 3's person want to say to them? Thank you, Spirit. I feel like this one too. This is reading. This is interesting, you guys. Okay. They want to stay in a relationship with you because you give your power away to them. Even though they're not good for you. They are not supporting you. They are not here for you. They do not have the feeling. Deep down, they don't have the the feelings for you that you truly want them to have. What they're showing you versus what's really going on with them are not the same. They're in opposition of each other. They're a taker, you know, you're a giver. And they know that, and they're taking advantage of that. I'm feeling some, you know, narcissistic energy with this person, some kind of antisocial personality energy, or oppositional, like defiance disorder energy. They have issues with authority or not being in control. They want to be number one. They want to be the leader all the time. It's all about them all the time. Almost kind of tyrant energy. You know, they want to keep you trapped in this relationship. You know, for some of you, be careful. Like, you may be married to this person or pregnant, want to have a baby with this person, or maybe they want to trap you by getting you pregnant or marrying you because you give them whatever they want. They can take and take and take and take from them because they know you're going to give it to them. They know you're a good person. You care, you're empathetic, you're genuine. And they're taking advantage of that. For themselves, they're greedy. And you know it. They know they've got, you're a gold mine. But they're not worth the gold mine. They're not, I'm sorry, they're not worth a damn. No. Yeah, this opposition, no. The shadow card for that was explore, reversed. I feel like this is a twofold message. I feel like it could be one of two ways. One is they don't want to explore, you know, being with anybody else because you give them everything they want. Maybe they're a freeloader, you know, and they're living in your house, you know, drinking all your milk out the carton kind of thing. They're not working. They don't have a job. They're not motivated. They're not looking to do anything else because they know you'll take care of them. So why would they make the effort? Because you're doing everything. Why, you know, what do they need to do something for? You're doing it all. You know? You're doing it all. So why would they want to explore other options? You know, find somebody else who won't do that for them. And for some of you, I feel like maybe they don't want to really take this situation any further. They want to see other people, but they're not letting you go because the getting is good, you know, but they really don't care, have the feelings you want them to have. They're not the individual you think they are. I do not like this, group 3, but somebody needs this message. And maybe this is super specific for a specific person, you know, who's watching this reading. Okay, let's get a little bit more, you know, on what they want to say to you. What does group 3's person want to say to them? What does group 3's person want to say to them? I feel like, you know, they're like they have you in their grasp. There's one more step before, you know, this union that was under here, and this security, this entrapment, if you will, I'm sorry to be so blunt, but I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't tell you what it is. They, you know, they don't want you to think with your head. They want you to think with your heart and think with your feelings, when you really should be thinking about the situation and analyzing it. But they know if they keep you in your feelings, you're going to keep giving your power away. They're going to keep, you know, they'll be secure in this union so they can continue to take advantage. So they want to keep you in your feelings and embrace them. This person could be very physical with you in terms of physical touch, because, you know, physical touch releases the oxytocin, your endorphins get going, it brings you closer. Maybe you all, you know, spend a lot of intimate time together so they can keep you in this think with your heart energy. And that's why we got to worry about this security. Get on birth control, use a condom, something. If you don't want to be attached to this person, but, you know, get in your head. You know, they want to keep you disconnected, keep you from communing with spirit and your guides and your intuition on this situation and issue. They want to keep your blinders on. I know I keep saying this, but I don't like this. I don't like this person. I'm sorry, group 3. I mean, again, we all have free will at the end of the day, so you can do what you want, but I gotta be honest with you, I'm not feeling it. But, I mean, if you're okay with this, maybe this is Spirit saying you need to do some reflection on why you're okay with this. Are you afraid of being alone? What are you afraid of when it comes to this situation or walking away from this person? Y'all are going to get more cards than the other ones just because this feels like a doozy, y'all. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, with some more information. Like one more. Okay. They broke. I was just looking at, so I was pulling these cards, you know, laying these, and as I was drawing them, I was like, oh, looking down, I was like, oh, the miser card, like, still here, and just thinking about that. And then I was like, in my brain, I was like, they're broke. And then we have rich man reverse. So, you know, maybe you got some money, a good job, whatever. You make a way out of no way, and they know that, and they're broke as a joke. And they're like, well, if I, you know, have a baby with this person or put a ring on it, you know, I can be broke. They'll take care of me. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Freeloader energy. You don't like it, but yeah. Rich man reversed. They know they're not worth a damn. I'm sorry. Illness reversed, sad news, court official reversed, change, and work. All right, so illness upright, bed rest, medical treatment, medication, sickness, depression, exhaustion, checkup, poor health. But it's reversed. Maybe this person is faking an illness or faking being sick so you take care of them. Got it. Faking having a disability. This is super specific for somebody. With court official reversed, I feel like this person is faking having a disability, and maybe you find out about this, or they're trying to get disability and they're denied, and that's what they thought was going to make them this rich person. That's super specific. Wow, Spirit. Okay. Or also I want to say, make sure you use protection with this person, just with the illness and the sad news. You know, I'm going to say, yeah. I can't see it any other way. I feel like this person was denied disability, denied health insurance, denied a job. Maybe they got fired from their job. They get a letter that they didn't get a job. They were fired from their job because it's change, adaptability, relocation, travel, career change. Thank you, Spirit. Career change with work. They were fired. They lost their job. You know? So now you're taking care of them. Some of you, they may be living in your house. You taking care of them. So why do I need to work? Because they're going to take care of me. And you feel bad because they got this sad news. Or maybe you feel bad they got this sad news and they're like, oh, I gotta move away, or I can't see you as much because of my job, you know. Okay, you guys. Let's get you some advice. What deck do I want to use for that? Let's get you some advice. So I want to use you. Let's see. No, let's use you. Okay. I'm sorry, all my heart chakra hurts in this reading. Like legit, my chest hurts. Center of my chest hurts. I don't like this at all. What advice, Spirit, do you have for group 3 in this situation? You know, it just feels ugly. They're an ugly person. They're not a good person. They're a user. They're a taker. A fraud. An imposter. A liar. A cheat. You know, no disrespect to your person, or to you, but gotta call it like I see it. Nope, got it. Thank you. We got transformation reversed, experiencing, fighting, and existence. Shadow card, the rebel. You're fighting with tooth and nail. You want this. You want this. You're attracted to, maybe they have this bad boy energy. It's exciting. You know, they're unlike anyone you've ever met. They have this charisma. But I feel like Spirit is saying to break out of your old patterns. We've got these broken chains here. Break up, you know, stop these toxic patterns. Free yourself, release yourself. You know, take up the torch for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Be strong. Don't go with the flow. Don't do what you've always done. Stand out. I feel like that's, you know, that Aquarius energy, you know, Uranus. We have transformation reversed. You know, nothing with this situation is going to change. It's going to stay where it is. It's time to end it. Stop letting it continue and suck the life out of you. You know, you want a beautiful experience in this relationship, and you're experiencing this now that this person isn't changing, and you're fighting for the relationship, and you're like, are they fighting for me? You know, or maybe you both are arguing a lot, or you're just tired of fighting. And you know, Spirit is saying stop resisting, stop fighting this. You know, or maybe you're feeling this fear for a reason, because it's not good for you. Sometimes fear is a good thing. You know, fear of spiders. Some spiders are poisonous. Some snakes are poisonous, you know. And we have the snake on this card. Remember, They're poisonous. You in danger, girl. And we have existence as our last card. And I think it's so beautiful. I feel like there was like these two go together. Transformation reversed and fighting reversed. And I feel like experiencing and existence go together. I feel like the Spirit is saying it's time for you to release this experience. This is not for you. You've gotten all you need to get from this. And now is the time to focus on what kind of existence do you want for yourself? What are you wishing for? What are your dreams? Is this your dream relationship? Is this what you want? Is this what you've prayed for? Is it this person? This creep? You know, this, ugh, gross, ick, gives me the ick. You know, but I feel like the Spirit is saying to focus on your spirituality, focus on your healing, and be single for a while. It's time to let this one go, baby. Let it go, let it go, let it go. It is not for you. It is not for you. Okay. I'm sorry if this, you know, isn't the message you wanted, but it's the message somebody needed. If this reading resonated with you, or you have something to say about it or about your situation, please leave a comment below this video. Please also be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you don't miss a reading, and hit the notification bell, again, so you don't miss a reading with me. And if you'd like to contact me, my email is in the description box below. It is mavenunmasked@gmail.com. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.